And what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna kind of put a different mixture of, hot rods and toys with, cars that I flip, the good, the bad, the ugly. I got this Lincoln right here, a Continental, 96, so it's old, real clean underneath the engine bay. The car came with 2 shot out back windows. Right there. And 1, 2. That was pretty good size right there. 2 different guns for sure. It had some shell casings in it. But bought the car at the auction. Got it to the house. Put a new battery in it. That battery was no good. And it just didn't want to, it was like an anti-theft mode. It had, obviously, because the shootout. So it's like it was, wanting to start, but it just wouldn't crank. So I played with it, watched some little videos. Normally I like spending my money with, self-employed mechanics. But I was like, man, I got to take this baby to the dealership. So Lincoln or Tulsa, they didn't want to mess with me. So Riverside Ford, over across the river, they got me in right before the snowstorm, and he told me it'd be a few weeks, and then I just called him today just to make sure they got my number, so when they're ready, I can come pay them. And I was prepared for about $300 or $400 messing with a dealership. I mean, maybe more. So when I called today, I'm like, man, he's like, yeah, we're all good. It wasn't much. It was 2 little wires. 2 little wires, and I was like, what's the damage, man? He was like, just the diagnostic, the 150. He was like, man, we're not gonna charge for the little wires. And I'm just like, okay. So here we are, and like I said, man, I'm gonna clean it up. I already got the 2 windows. They came a couple weeks ago. I ordered them, eBay. Well, actually, one was from Walmart.com from a third party, and then one was from eBay. When you're ordering windows, it's silly, but just, man, make sure you got left hand, right hand. I didn't run across that problem, but I know people do. And underneath the engine bay, I'm gonna clean it up, but as far as hoses and belts, everything looks pretty good condition. Nothing's just super worn. Whoever had this car definitely took care of it at some point. I Carfaxed it, just bored at the house, wanting to know, because it only had 110,000 miles on a 96 highway luxury car. So I Carfaxed it, and the car was in South Dakota pretty much its whole life, and then went to Kansas, and then it went off the radar. So it probably got traded in, things like that. Ended up, at a buy here, pay here lot, and somebody was in it, and shit, somebody seen him that ain't like him, because it's it ain't just the bullet holes. Shit, there's blood in the car and back seat. So I'm gonna professionally get it detailed and clean. I wouldn't dare want to pass it on to somebody and have it professionally clean with real chemicals. So that's that. But man, the paint is super good for a 96. Still got the pearl on the car. All power, car phone. It kind of takes me back to my childhood. My family never had Lincolns, but just riding in them and being in cars with car phones and all the options at the time, hey, you was riding. But yeah, YouTube, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna try to get another 1 or 2 videos in with the Lincoln, probably after I get the windows in, get it cleaned up before I sell it. So yeah, check me out, man. Like, subscribe, I appreciate it.